wanted to call your bluff. That's the real truth. I wanted to call your bluff. Unbelievable. I think we've done more appointments in the last 6 weeks than I did all of last year. And that's no lie. Just some quick numbers. 60 estimates sent and about 25 of them closed. It's been crazy. We've had, 5, 6, 7 appointments a day. Some guy keeps sending these leads our way. So
my God,
it's been pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's insane. I told my dad we had to give you a piece of our mind today.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Spencer.
But it's a good problem. Not only are we getting tons of leads, like almost more than we can handle, but we've gotten so many compliments on your ads. Like, I don't know what, and people keep saying that. They're like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but it's awesome. And I'm like,
a lady said the other day, she's like, "Oh, I recognize you from the ad." And I'm like, "Yep, it's really me. I'm a real human." That's funny. But we get a lot of compliments on the whole system, from the follow-up, and a lot of it's just sitting there typing back and forth, but a lot of it's your system that follows up with them and the text messages. And I don't know how any of it works, but everybody's super impressed. And it's just made our life so much easier. How would these people have found us, or would we even had the opportunity had it not been for your system? Because our struggling website and the other media guys that we were using that weren't really getting us out there. So, but I can feel the difference from like last spring to now. Like, I can feel a huge difference. Last spring, where I can remember running 2 or 3, 4 appointments a day. But that was mostly after the home show, after I did all that work to get 40 or 50 leads. And then I'm following up on all those leads myself. And because the home show brings in, I usually take home about 50. This is twice as busy as that. So, and I've even said, I don't even know if we need to do the home show, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Just, brand recognition. And we've been there every year for like 10 years. So, so yeah, this system is definitely everything that we talked about in the beginning, and my goals that I shared with you, how I want to scale my company to 10 million. If this keeps up, I can see it happening. No problem.
You're the real deal, Spencer. We were, I know we shared that we were dubious, not with you, but like, we kind of shared the story of social media stuff we tried to do in the past and just kind of the disappointing returns on that. But there's some magic in there that you're doing. Like, clearly,
and we were running Facebook ads, but we weren't getting any work off it. We were just getting likes and comments.
A handful.
Yeah. Yeah, not the 125 likes that we're getting now off your ads. Because I had already used one guy on Facebook with a similar program, and it didn't work. I got 10 appointments from him within a 2-month period, maybe 15. And none of them were really that great of appointments.
What was it about our conversation that got you to actually take it seriously and go from what to call me on my bluff,
right,
to actually putting your money down to work with me?
Your guarantee. 100%. I probably wouldn't have used you if you didn't have that money back guarantee, because you were so confident in yourself and your system, right? To put that guarantee out there that, hey, if I can't get you the 100 leads, I'll pay you back your money. That's what got me.
We had, I think, 3 calls before we ended up moving forward. And I think those were trust building calls first and foremost, just to kind of to build some relationship together. But we were in the red zone for most of those calls, where it was I kind of want to do this, but also like
So when did I make up my mind? When I talked to what's his name from Texas. When I talked to that guy, and I realized that he's a guy just like me, same story. And he just said, dude, this guy's legit. And if you hire him, you better be ready because you're going to get a lot of leads. And he was even at his, his trip with, whatever deck company he uses. I can't remember.
Decorators. Yeah.
Decorators. He was in the Bahamas or something. He's like, he called me back from there. So
That's crazy.
Man, if he's going to call me back, it'd be like every year we go to Cabo with Trex. If I were to call somebody back from my Trex trip, that shows you how
Oh yeah.
how important it was to him to call me back to give you that referral. So I thought, yeah, this is legit at that point.
So fast forward, we'll call it 3 months from that day of saying yes and just taking the step of like, all right, we're going to give this a shot.
Right.
Knowing what you know now, where you're running the tread off your tires.
Yeah.
And you have more jobs in 1 quarter than maybe you had all last year. Is that accurate?
It is. Absolutely.
Tracking toward your 10 million a year goal.
Right.
Knowing what you know now, what would you tell yourself when you first met me?
Made the decision the first day so I could get more ahead of the game, because that was, what was that? That was
January.
early January. So yeah, if we could have been running with it, mid-January instead of mid-March, right? That would have gave us 2 more months. Go for it. Jump in with both, but be ready, be prepared. And your whole system is legit, and it's gone above and beyond what I ever imagined it could do. Like, with all the technology and the system and everything. I mean, Jessica knows more about it than I do, but it's very legitimate. People like it. They're impressed by it. And I think that for some people, that kind of stuff's very important, And I've had multiple people tell me that, oh yeah, this other company, they just send out a salesman and they have no system, and people are excited when I show up to their door. They're just like, yeah, I got the text this morning, and I've been waiting for you.
Tapping into that dream of like their backyard and what they could enjoy this summer and stuff.
Yeah. Would you be open to being on that roster, like the Justin roster, when there's a Brian that's on the fence, and I'm like, hey, I got some people who have given their permission.
I was going to tell you that I'm more than willing. Yep.
Thank you.
Send them my way.
And I'm very, very happy to hear that you guys are crushing it. Like, you guys are crushing it right now.